Priya from At Home Tuition. In this video we are going to see few examples on how to multiply two decimal numbers. The question is find 1.2 into 2.5. So solution. So we have to multiply two decimal numbers. Now multiply them as a whole numbers ignoring the decimal point. So if you ignore the decimal point, the first number will become 12, and if you ignore the decimal point, the second number will become 25. So 12 into 25, it is 300. So we can write it as 300.0. Now we want to put the decimal point. So the number of digits to be counted is obtained by adding number of digits to the right of the decimal point in the given decimal numbers that are being multiplied. So here if you see 1.2, so here we have 1, and then 2.5, here we have 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Therefore decimal point is moved 2 digits towards left. So moving on 2 digits towards left from 300.0. So this is 1 digit, 2 digit. So you will get 3.00. So thus 1.2 into 2.5 is 3.00. Next question is find 1.5 into 1.6. Solution. So what we want to do, first step, so we have to multiply them as a whole number ignoring the decimal point. So if you ignore the decimal point, the first number will be 15 into, if you ignore the decimal point, the second number will become 16. So we know 15 into 16 is 240. So we can write this 240 using decimal point as 240.0. So it will not change the meaning. Now what we want to do? We want to put the decimal point. So how we will place the decimal point? So we have to count the number of digits after the decimal point in the decimal numbers to be multiplied. So here in 1.5 we have 1 digit, and in 1.6 we have 1 digit. So totally 1 plus 1, 2 digits. Now what we want to do? We want to move the decimal point 2 digits towards left. So here we have 240.0. So you have to move 2 digits to the left. So 1, 2. So where we want to place the decimal? 2.40. So thus 1.5 into 1.6 is 2.40. Next question is 2.4 into 4.2. So now we will see how to do this. So first what we want to do? We want to multiply this decimal numbers as a whole number. So 2.4 will be 24 into 4.2 will become 42. So if you multiply 24 into 42, you will get 1008. So but we want to write it as a decimal number. So how we will write without changing the value? So we can write it as 1008.0. So if you add point and zeros, the value will not be changed. So next step, we want to place the decimal point correctly. So how we will do that? So first step, we want to count the number of digits in the given question. So 2.4 we have 1 digit, and then 4.2 we have 1 digit. So 1 plus 1, totally we have 2 digits. So we want to move the decimal point 2 digits towards the left. So on moving 2 digits towards left from 1008.0, where we will get, here it is 1, here it is 1. So we will get 10.08. So thus 2.4 into 4.2 is 10.08. Next question is 2.5 into 1.25. So solution. What is our first step? We want to multiply it as a whole number ignoring the decimal point. So that is 25 into 125. So if you multiply this, you will get 3125. So how to express this as a decimal number? 3125.0, so that this value will not be changed. Now we want to place the decimal point correctly. So how we will place it? So we have to count the number of digits after the decimal point in our question, that is number to be multiplied. So in 2.5 we have 1 digit, and then in 1.25 we have 2 digits. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have to move the decimal point 3 digits towards left. So we have the number 3125.0. So from here we want to move 3 digits towards left. So 1, 2, 3. So we have to place after 3, it is in front of 1. So we get 3.125. So 2.5 into 1.25 is 3.125. Next question is find 2.7 into 1.35. So solution. What we want to do? First step, we want to multiply it as a whole number ignoring the decimal points. So that is 27 into 135. So if you multiply normal multiplication, your answer will be 3645. Next we want to express it as a decimal number without changing the values. So we can write it as 3645.0. Next step, we want to place the decimal point correctly as per our question. So now we want to count the number of digits after the decimal point in our question, that is numbers to be multiplied. 2.7. So here we have 1 digit, and in 1.35 we have 2 digits. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we want to move decimal point 3 digits towards left. On moving 3 digits from 3645.0, we'll get 1, 2, 3. So we have to place decimal in front of 6, that is in between 3 and 6. So we get 3.645. So thus 2.7 into 1.35 is 3.645. Hope you have understood how to multiply two decimal numbers very easily. So first you have to multiply it as a whole number ignoring the decimal point, and then based on the number of digits in the numbers to be multiplied, we have to place the decimal point, that is we have to move towards the left side of the given number. Thank you for watching this video.